I promised myself to make the videos every day, but I have been away for some time. Apology about that. Anyways, today I talk about wheelchair. Long period of time, I was in bed and I was so bored. Even though I had so much pain in my body, I was counting the day to do rehabilitation. That's the only way I can get better. So when I started practicing on the wheelchair, nurse had to accompany me, and I felt really guilty that they are so busy, but I needed help. And I know what I practice in rehabilitation, even I had it every day, it doesn't help me just by doing that. So I make sure that I practice by my own. Well, thanks to nurses that I was pushing the wheelchair. At first, I had no strength in my arms. I'm quite a strong woman, but no, at that time I wasn't able to do that. And I had a fracture on my neck 3 locations, my spine 3 locations, and my ankle was really broken. So I really had to make sure I don't harm that part of my body, but practicing. But pushing the wheelchair was hurting my spine. But I didn't have any corset or anything for my body. I only had a fixed neck. That limited my movement. But anyway, if I looking up, it was too much for my dizziness, and I couldn't look up too high. I couldn't look down, and left and right was impossible. But I just keep practicing on that. I also consult with my doctor. Doing it may cause some problem to my spine area, which is hurting, and they say no. So I just keep practicing, because if I don't have strength in my arms, I can't use crutches. So I just make sure about that part. About last year, I met a lady in the coffee shop. She was on the wheelchair. She was looking devastated, and she was looking like end of her life. I know how she feels, because that's how I felt when doctor told me I will never walk again. I started talking to her, and she told me she broke her femur and she had operation, and the doctor told her she will never walk again. And she was about 70s. I told her about what happened to me. And I told her she just had an operation and still don't know what's gonna be happening to her body. And try everything she can and don't give up. That's most important things for people who got injured. My grandmother, she had a stroke. On right hand side of her body wasn't working. But she made beautiful origami and she sent it to me. And she wrote a letter by left hand. And this grandmother on my mother's side appeared during my accident time. I was very thankful to her. Anyway, that's it for today. I see you tomorrow.